So good morning and welcome to my 80s. And I just want to, yesterday when I did the video on my supplements and minerals, I realized I forgot some very important things that I want to add and tell you about. First of all, I do take vitamin D3. I somehow still think that I can't get enough because the sunshine vitamin, I'm not outside all day. I'm in the house a lot, so I'm not getting a lot. And then am I washing it off in the shower? And so that I think is important. And I like to keep my level up. I haven't had a blood test in quite a few years, but when I did, it was quite nice, at a good level. And it was higher than they recommend, because what they recommend I think is too low. So anyway, the other things that I wanted to tell you about that I do, that I'm really concerned about doing, is probiotic food. And so here's my fermented cabbage, this sauerkraut, and it's pink because it has red cabbage in it and white cabbage, and it has some spices in it. But remember, when you do this, it increases the vitamin C way high. It also is full of B vitamins, but your vitamin C, this is my vitamin C, so I'm taking it. And then what would I do without my kefir? And look how thick it is. It's like yogurt in there. I just love it. And I have that daily, and that's full of B vitamins and all sorts of nice B vitamins. And I do make it with unhomogenized whole milk. I don't know, I had a little pepper in there or something. And then yesterday I told you that I did yeast flakes, and I want to explain, this is a food. It's not a protein powder. It's a food. And I've read on the protein powder labels, how they put in all sorts of stuff. And I was reading, all I can remember, they were talking about magnesium. And the powder, anyway, on the label, and it had magnesium in it, and they put magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide is your cheapest magnesium you can get, but your body very seldom assimilates it. So they just put it in there. It sounds good, but you don't get any use out of it. And so, again, that's a processed food. It has a lot of stuff in it. But this nutritional flakes, they used to call it brewer's yeast, but it isn't brewer's yeast. It's the flakes, and it's I forget how they make it or what it grows on, but it's something that grows, and that is loaded with your B vitamins, and your B12 is in there. And then I'm trying to add kombucha, and so my son has been buying it for me, and I've been trying to make it. And I'm going to make a confession here. I put it on, it was supposed to be done, well, it would be a few days from now, but I looked at it the other day and I had mold on it. So I'm starting over again, and if this makes it, I'll be showing it to you. But I had to throw that away, and I was telling my son, and he said, "Oh, Mom, why don't you just let me buy it for you?" And anyway, I said, "Well, how much does it cost?" Because he buys it for me, and I've not told you this. And I showed one time my grocery haul. I make a list. I give it to my son. he does the shopping. He brings it back. I never see the ticket. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty wonderful. But also, we have been blessed enough to be able to help each of our children get into their homes and to help them with that, the financial part. So that's what he does for us. And I think it's pretty nice. I have no idea where we are in the whole transaction, but I don't care. I make the list. He fills it, and besides that, I never put wild-caught salmon on my list because I know it's pretty expensive. But over and over, I get wild-caught salmon. I get 88% cocoa chocolate bars. I get all sorts of fun stuff. If I put berries on the list, I'll get strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. So it's just, everyone should have a son like mine, or two sons like mine. I've got another son that doesn't live close to us, and he calls his mom right regular. And then I have a daughter. And what would I do without my children? I don't know. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you these other things that I think is important for my health and are my vitamins and supplements and minerals in food. So with that, I'm going to say to health, to cheers, and goodbye.